Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a current subscriber, welcome if you are new. If you'd like tarot readings, feel free to join the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. You will be notified each time I do upload a new video. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. I do have a 24-hour turnaround time. If you do like pick a card readings, feel free to check out the playlist. They are timeless readings. Today's pick a card reading is if you are single, who is coming towards you next in love? We're going to see all the details about this person, who they are, their personality, their looks, when you might meet them. Take a moment. I have 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. See which pile you are drawn to, and your timestamps will be listed down below. Hi, Group 1. If you chose this card, this is going to be your reading for those that are single, all about your next partner, your next relationship. This is the outrageous openness. The card says, Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to be receiving. So your overall energy, Group 1, is all about possibilities of dating somebody that you normally would not date, being open and receptive to what the universe will present to you. So let's take a look. We're going to look at what is your past energy and what your first impression of this next person is, and their past energy and what their first impression of you is. Then we'll take a look and see how are you going to meet them, when you might meet them. We'll see if we can get their zodiac sign, a little bit about their looks or personality, anything about the connection, the challenges, any advice. What are you going to learn from each other? How will the dynamic be between the two of you? And then any other advice that comes through, Group 1. So let's get started. What is your overall energy for your past, Group 1? What is the overall energy for your past? Okay, so with your past, you could have been very dedicated and focused on your career. Somebody who maybe has worked at their job for a very long time, maybe like over 7 years. Somebody who really has been, secures the foundation, not only in your job, but also in your relationships. Somebody who really looks for longevity. Somebody who is willing to put in the hard work and the effort. Let's see, what is the next person you're going to date, their past? What is their past energy? Group 1. Okay, so their past has not been where they've received everything that they wanted. That maybe they weren't honest with themselves about what they could accomplish when it comes to everything in life, or maybe they felt like they couldn't reach things because of commitment issues or follow through. So there's a lot of stagnant energy when it comes to their past, that they wanted more than what they actually received. It could have been in relationships, could have been in work, could have been in friendships, any dynamic or any facet of their life. So let's take a look. Group 1, what is going to be your first impression of this person? What's going to be your first impression? Okay, so this is going to be a first impression of not really being attracted to this person. You're not going to see them as somebody that you would want to be in a relationship with. Maybe they come across as kind of chaotic, and you're not really going to see yourself dating this person. They may come off a little bit too flamboyant for you, and you're more of a solid, structured person. So that's what your first impression of them is going to be. Like maybe they don't have their life together. Maybe they're a little bit too dreamlike. So let's see, what is their first impression going to be of you? Group 1. What's their impression going to be of you? Their first impression. Okay, so they might be a little bit bored with you. They may actually think that you're not fun and spontaneous, that maybe you're very structured and too structured, and they're maybe a carefree, more type person. So that's just going to be their first impression of you. Yeah, so they're just like, okay, not too fired up about anything from the beginning. That's just first impression. So let's see, Group 1, how will you meet them? How are you going to meet this person? Okay, so you're going to meet this person when you are possibly traveling. You could be going towards somebody that you have an emotional attachment towards. It could be some type of emotional attachment like the birth of a baby, a celebration of an engagement. There is going to be some sense of love and connection, but it's with somebody else in the distance. So there is some type of dedication that you're going to go to that actually is where you're going to meet this person. So this person could be at this celebration where this person just had a birth of a baby. Maybe it's like a gender reveal party, or it has something, I feel like strong sense of energy of baby for some reason, but you're definitely going to meet this person when you are least expecting it. Yep, it's definitely going to be hidden, and there is going to be a strong passion once you get to know each other. So let's see, it is going to be evening time when you meet this person between, I'm hearing sunset time, so that might be actually how you guys start talking. Let's see, time period wise, when you might possibly meet this person. Okay, so the month of May is very significant in this connection. So that could be the month of May of when this celebration that you may meet this person at. They could also be they could be a Capricorn, they could be a Taurus, or they could be a Virgo. They are somebody that does live at a distance from you. So this is not somebody that lives close by. So you will travel to go to some type of celebration of some sort, and you're going to meet this person on your travels, on your endeavors. And like I said, this is not going to be, neither one of you are actually going to see yourself dating the other person from the get-go. You're both, because you're very opposite of each other. So this person is definitely somebody who's very spontaneous. They have a very exciting personality. They are somebody that you're going to meet them because of somebody else. So this is going to be like a third party interaction where you are traveling to go to this party and someone is going to actually introduce you to this person. Maybe it's somebody's friend, somebody's old college roommate, has some sense of this person from someone else's past. They have history with this person. Maybe they used to play sports with this person when they were younger. So let's see. What is the overall connection between the two of you going to be once you start dating? Okay, so it's going to move very slow. This is not a connection that you're like, oh, we met, we're attracted, we like each other's personality. This is actually going to be a connection that it takes time to get to know each other before it's a full-blown commitment. Let's see, what are the challenges going to be in this connection with your next partner, group one? Okay, so a sense of immaturity, maybe lack of planning on your future partner's part. Maybe they are a little bit too spontaneous and they don't come across as very responsible. So that will cause a lot of challenges in the connection. Let's see, what is the advice for the overall connection? Okay, so the advice is really to open yourself up. Both of you, it is to nurture and care the connection, to really put that time and that energy into seeing something that could possibly be there. Looking outside of the opportunities of what might possibly not be shown on the surface level. The overall energy for this meeting is this openness of, this is somebody that you are not expecting to date. This is not the normal type of person that you would even interact with. So this is definitely a strong energy of being open to what is going to be presented to you or who is going to be presented to you. And things are going to move slow because you're just going to think, this is not the person I'm going to be in a relationship with. It's going to actually surprise you. So let's take a look here. We want to see, what are you going to learn from each other? Group one, what are you going to learn from your next partner, and what are they going to learn from you? Let's see what you're learning from them first. What are you going to learn from them? Okay, you're going to learn how to love. You're going to learn how to fully open yourself up. You're going to learn how to start over and really truly love not only them, but also to love yourself. You're going to feel very complete with this person. They're really going to balance you on an emotional level. What is your future partner going to learn from you? Okay, so they're going to learn how to create memories, how to really live within the moment and really be able to find a foundation and plant their roots to grow something long term. I feel like this person is very spontaneous, so they don't really plan a lot. But with you, that is something that they're going to learn how to do. They're going to have to learn how to actually plant those roots for this connection to get up off the ground and to have a long, prosperous connection. Okay, let's get one channeled song, group 1. The lyrics to this song have some relevance to this reading. Spend My Life With You by Eric Bennett and Tamia. So if you don't know that song, you should go check that out. Let's get one angel card of advice, group. Okay, we're going to take 2. Group 1. Manifestation. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. And balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indisguisable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light both as necessary. This is huge with differences and opposites, because this person is very opposite of who you would normally not only be attracted to, but personality and looks wise. So you being open to what the universe is going to bring you for your next partner, group 1. Let's get one mindful message of advice for yourself. New adventures. Today I am open to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. Let's get some numbers, letters, and charms, group 1. These numbers could be your age, their age, birthdays, dates. You could be seeing these numbers right before you meet this person. So we have 4, 7, and 10. And 4 and 7 is twin flame soulmate. 10s are all about completion and renewal. 7 is wisdom and spirituality and luck. And 4 is all about stability, structure, protection. Let's get some charms and some letters. Okay, so this person is super busy. You are super busy. There is going to be a lot to be able to connect with on. This person will not approach you. This is actually somebody, third party neutral, that knows both of you is going to connect the two of you. They may think that you come across a little bit cold at first, but they are going to soon realize that you are somebody that was supposed to come in their life. And there's going to be, once this relationship gets up off the ground, there's going to be a strong physical attraction there. It's not going to be there from the get-go. You're not going to be attracted to this person physically. Here are some letters. There's definitely a huge difference between the two of you. I see Zen, so being very peaceful, finding peace. I see Jen. I see PD. Okay, group 1, you can pause the video and see what you come up with. If this video did resonate, feel free to like the video if you'd like. Put your comment down below. I do like to read your guys' comments. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. I do have a 24-hour turnaround time. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 2. If you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. For those that are single, all about your next relationship. This is the Faith card. It says, miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. So the overall energy is having faith in what you deserve. So we're going to get a look at your past, your person, next person you're going to date, their past. What is your first impression of them? What is their first impression of you? How will you meet them? When you'll meet them? We'll see if we can get their zodiac sign, their looks, their personality. How will the connection be? What will the challenge in the connection be? Any advice we can find? And what will you learn from each other? And then we will get some letters, charms, and numbers at the end. So let's take a look. Group 2. What is your overall past energy? Group 2. Okay, so your past, you feel like you really missed out on a lot of opportunities when it comes to love. Maybe you spent a lot of time working, going to school, really focusing on other things that were not part of being in a relationship. So maybe you really had taken a lot of time out by yourself and really didn't make having a relationship or being in a relationship a priority. And that is kind of your overall energy, is letting go of that to be able to move forward. Let's take a look and see the next person you're going to date, group 2 singles. What is their past energy? Group 2. Okay, so their past is they've been through some major changes in their life. They've went through some major transformations. They have recognized what it is that is important to them. This person could have went through a lot of loss in their life. Somebody that maybe they could have been married and are divorced now. There could have been a higher level of commitment, a long-term commitment for them. But this person has really changed who they were from their past to who they are now. Let's take a look, group 2. What is going to be your first impression of this next person you're going to date? What's going to be your first impression? Okay, so you are going to really think about this person is that maybe they are somebody who's a little bit stubborn. Maybe they don't like to compromise. They may come across as somebody who it's all about what they think or how they view things. They're going to come across a little bit showy. So let's see, what will your future partner, what will they think about you? What's their first impression going to be of you, singles? Group 2. What's their first impression of you? Okay, so they might think you are a little bit immature. Maybe somebody who really is unstable. Somebody who lacks discipline and commitment when it comes to relationships. Let's take a look. How will you meet this person, group 2? The next person you're going to be in a relationship, how are you going to meet them? Okay, so you're going to meet them at a time when you are at completely depleted in your life. Like you're feeling like you're at your wit's end. You're about to give up when it comes to finding love or relationships, wondering, are you ever going to find love? You're going to be at the end of the cycle of learning something that's been very stressful to you. It could be that you are possibly at a time of understanding who you are as a person. You're going to go through this major life cycle of understanding how do you nurture and care for yourself, and understanding what that self-worth really is. Really at a point of understanding how do you build your own confidence and value yourself. So you could meet this person when you are trying to better yourself. So that's how you're going to meet this person. You could be going to some type of a workout class. You could be going to some type of a retreat, something that has to do with increasing your self-worth and your self-care after a point of exhaustion in your life. Let's see when you might possibly meet this person, group 2. When you might meet them. Okay, so it could be in the month of February, which is actually the month this video is being recorded, just so happens. But if you were seeing this after February, it could be in the month of December also. So if there is some type of, it's either a class or a retreat or some, like maybe you go to the spa, there's something that you're going to be doing that requires a lot of self-care after a very exhausting period. So maybe you've worked a lot and you're at the point of, I need to just take a day off and spend time on me. That's when this person is going to, you're going to meet this person. So let's see what their zodiac sign is, what is their personality, what they might possibly look like. Okay, so they could be an air signs. They could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They could have really dark hair. They could be somebody who comes across maybe a little bit impulsive at times. They are somebody who is very intelligent. They could have dark black hair, almost like a short curly hair that's really, really thick. They could be tall and skinny if it is a man. If it is a woman, she definitely has like blonde, like medium length hair. Someone who's very active. Somebody who Their past has really taught them to be more reserved. So they could come across as somebody who is a little bit not honest, or not saying that they're not honest, but they're going to come across that way. So let's see. For their personality, they are somebody who is a talker. They like to talk a lot. They are somebody who definitely is valuing higher level of commitment in their life again. This is definitely somebody who's been married, or they were in a very long-term relationship. So that is something that they do value. But they do, because of the hurt that they've had in their past, this is somebody who really does kind of look over their shoulder about future connections. They're trying to move into a point of forgiving their past. And that's why they've been through this major transformation, is that it is something that they do still think about. They do still think about their next connection. Is this person playing games with me, or do they really want to be with me? So this person does have a little bit of insecurity. Let's see, what is the overall energy going to be in the connection between the two of you? Okay, so there's going to be a lot of instability. There's going to be some conflicts, the things that maybe you feel like you can't resolve because you're very different from each other and you have different perspectives. Let's see, what is going to be the challenge and the advice for this connection group 2? Okay, so the advice is really going to be letting go of any personal disappointments or expectations that you have put on this person, or they've put on you from prior relationships. Moving on from the past and letting go of those other connections were other connections. They're not this connection. And actually having a new beginning with this person, because they are not the person from the past. So now let's take a look and see, what will you be learning from each other in this connection group 2? First, let's see, what are you going to learn from this person? And then we'll see what they're going to learn from you. So what are you going to learn from this person? Group 2. Okay, so you're going to learn how to be abundant, not just on a monetary level, but you're going to learn how to be emotionally abundant. So really feeling loved, not only with yourself, but also within your partnership with this person. They're really going to bring a lot of emotions into this connection for you. And let's see, what is your future partner going to learn from you, group 2? They're going to learn how to release old habits and old baggage, things that made them feel jealous. They're going to feel more ready to be committed into a connection, because you're going to teach them how to feel fully loved and feel complete within this connection. So let's get one channeled song, group 2. The lyrics to this song have some relevance to this connection in this reading. Crazy by Patsy Cline. So if you don't know that song, you should go check that song out. Let's get you one mindful message of advice for yourself, group 2. Forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. Let's get one mindful message of advice for yourself, group 2. Playful. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there's so much to be had? And let's get some numbers, letters, and charms for group 2. These numbers could be your age, their age, birthday, date. You could be seeing these numbers right before you meet this person. Group 2. Okay, so 4, 6, and 12. So April, June, and December are significant. 4s are all about stability, protection. For me, they are foundation and family. 6 is also about cooperation, reflection, doing some self-reflection. This person could be 46, 42, 44, I'm hearing, or you could be. Get some letters and some charms. Okay, so the black angel, it's all about, the angel wing is all about transformation and understanding. You're going to be in a dark period. Coming out of it with a self-love attitude is when this person's going to come into your life. They're going to state their claim when you are together. They're going to set up boundaries. This is going to be a very prosperous connection because it's going to feel like a wish fulfillment. Let's get some letters. This could be your name, their name, nickname, city, street, country, abbreviation, anything that might be relevant. Okay, so I see Jax or Jackie. I also see street, just you. Okay, group 2, you can pause the video and see what you come up with. Also, Justin would be there too, and JJ. See what you come up with. If the video did resonate, feel free to like the video. If you want, put your comment down below. I do have personal readings open if you are interested in that. I do have a 24-hour turnaround time. My email address is in the description box down below. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. This is for singles, all about your next partner, the person who's coming towards you next in love. This card is the Divine Flow card. It says, eventually one sublime desire takes precedent over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all cost. So with this card and the overall energy, I do feel like this could be a intimate relationship before it actually turns into a full-blown committed relationship. There is a strong desire of passion there, and there is a strong sense of allowing divine timing to happen when it needs to. So group 3, we're going to take a look at what is your past energy and what is your first impression of this person? What is their past energy? What is their first impression of you? How you'll meet them, when you'll meet them, their zodiac sign, maybe their looks, their personality. How will the connection be? What are the challenges going to be? Any advice we can find? And then what are you going to learn from each other in this connection? And then we will get any advice as needed, and then we'll get some charms, letters, and numbers at the end. Group 3, let's see. What is your overall energy for your past? Group 3. Okay, so you could be a Pisces. Your past is all about thinking about what it is that you want. Really surrendering to looking at things from a different way. Maybe there's been some setbacks when it comes to relationships or love, or the dynamic of relationships, and you've really had a lot of time to sit and think. You could be somebody who's been single for a very long time. Maybe you procrastinate a lot and you're very analytical, and your past has really afforded you the opportunity to really learn who you are as a person and to really develop who you are within yourself without actually being in a bunch of random connections. So let's see, what is the overall energy for your next partner, the person coming towards you in love? What's their recent past or their past overall energy? Okay, so their past has to do with a lot of feelings and emotions. This person has a lot of abandonment issues. This person feels like people always leave them. They come into their life and people leave them, or they have to leave people because they're not serving any purpose in their life. They have a lot of disappointing relationships that they've had that either they've had to walk away from or people have walked away from them for whatever reasons they don't know. But there's just been a lot of challenges and obstacles in the love department for this person. They have dated a lot, but their past has been a lot of short-term connections, not longevity. So let's see, group 3, the person that you're going to date next, what's going to be their first impression of you? What is their first impression of you? Okay, so they're going to see you as somebody who's very nice, somebody who's very fair and balanced, somebody who really likes to give to other people, somebody who's very generous, somebody who's very successful, somebody who really does take the time to make sure that things are fair and equal between people. They see you as somebody who maybe gives to others. And let's see, group 3, what is this person's first impression of you, or your first impression of them? Okay, so your first impression of them is that maybe they come from a very broken past, that they really don't have everything together, that things are really rocky in their life, that maybe they're very chaotic and very unorganized, and maybe they run from things too soon and they don't try to rebuild or reconnect things, that maybe they cut relationships off faster than they should. So let's take a look. How will you meet this person, group 3? How are you going to meet your next partner or person that you are going to date? Okay, so this is definitely going to be a opportunity, possibly online. It could be somebody that you're talking to multiple people, and this person is actually going to reach out to you. Actually, it's going to be a divine timing thing. So this person is going to reach out to you where you're at a point of being fully open and allowing the universe to bring someone into your life, that you're opening yourself up to actually meeting somebody. You're no longer in this energy of thinking about it. You're in the energy of actively pursuing it. So you're taking ownership and responsibility of your life, and you're opening yourself up. So when you meet this person is when this will be a time when you are fully open to yourself, receiving what the universe has to offer to you. Let's see when you will meet this person, group 3. The next person you're going to date, when will you meet them? Okay, so the month of January is very significant. This person is, like I said, the month of January is significant. I also hear December and July are relevant months for this connection. Let's take a look and see what is their zodiac sign, what are their looks, their personality. Okay, so this is somebody who is an air sign, or they have air in their chart. So they could be a Gemini, they could be a Libra, they could be an Aquarius. This is definitely somebody who is very much physically attractive. They're somebody who puts off this strong, intimate energy. Somebody who is maybe impulsive. This is somebody who, they could have black hair, or they could have red, like an orangish red, curly colored hair. There's somebody who is not the greatest communicator, but they are somebody who definitely is very fair and balanced when it comes to their personality. They could have brown or hazel eyes. They could have like a medium or olive skin complexion. And they could be tall, at least taller than you. And they are somebody who really does enjoy spending time with other people. So let's see, with the overall connection, what is the energy going to be between the two of you? What is the overall connection? Okay, so you're going to feel very much separated from this person. The overall energy between the two of you is there's going to be a little bit of a reluctance between the two of you, because this person is going to come across as a little bit cold or uncaring because they've been hurt so much. So many people have left this person in their past. It's going to be very hard at first for you to get them to be vulnerable, to get them to open up. And it's going to feel a little bit exhausting to you, but you're going to see the potential in this person. You're going to see that there is the opportunity for this person to fully, let their guard down and, expose who they truly are to you for this relationship. So let's see, what is the challenge besides that? What is the challenge going to be in this connection? Okay, this person could be a Libra or a Pisces for sure. The challenge is going to be, like I said, their past. They have a lot of things that have happened to them. They've had a lot of challenges in their past, not just in relationships, but just any romantic relationships, but also like dynamics of family. This could be somebody who grew up in a broken home, or maybe they had to move around a lot because they were raised by a single parent. They could be somebody that was like in foster care. There's a lot of brokenness in this person's past that they really have not. It's going to be a challenge because because of all this, there's these trust issues that this person has. But once they fully open themselves up about the struggles that they've had, and they're able to actually receive the love that you're going to give them, then they will be more balanced as a person. And that's really kind of what it's going to come down to. It's going to take a lot of patience on your part to really learn who this person is and why they're the way they are, to understand the dynamic of their personality and their past. So let's see, group 3, what are you going to learn from this person in this connection? And what are they going to learn from you? What are you going to learn from them first? Okay, so you're going to learn how to be a voyager, how to take charge and how to move past situations, letting certain situations go and not thinking too much about it, not staying stuck in an energy, being able to really maneuver past things to find true happiness. You know, letting go of things and just moving past them, not harboring those feelings and emotions or situations. Let's see what this person's going to learn from you, group 3. What are they going to learn from you in this connection? Okay, so they're going to learn how to be more routine, learn how to really set boundaries around their feelings and emotions, understanding that they can carefully decide who is a part of their emotional heart and who is not. The people that provide security and stability around them, protecting those boundaries and understanding it. Understanding that all relationships don't have to be one-sided. And sometimes there is a give and take that does need to happen in a connection, but as long as the other person is giving, this person is okay to receive that. So let's get one channeled song, group 3. The lyrics to this song have some relevance to this reading. Making Memories of Us by Keith Urban. So if you do not know that song, you should go check it out. And let's get one mindful message of advice for yourself, group 3. Patience. Patience is required at the moment. There's definitely going to need to be a lot of patience in this connection, group 3. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust you are eternally loved and guided. And let's get one mindful message of advice for group 3. Food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. I feel like food is something that is going to get you to initially talk, because this is definitely an online connection. There's some, I don't know if it's the type of food or certain foods, but group 3, it has something to do with food and how you and this person are actually going to initially communicate online. It could be maybe a food group that you both are joined into, or there is some type of comment on a post or something when it comes to food. This person will actually reach out to you. So let's get some numbers, letters, and charms, group 3. These numbers could be your age, their age, birthday, dates. You could be seeing these numbers before you meet this person, group 3. 2, 7, and 12. So we have February, July, and December. They could be 27, 22, 24, or you could be. Group 3. Okay, so this person definitely wants long-term commitment. That is their whole point. They could come across a little bit immature because they haven't had a lot of long-term relationships, because they feel like a lot of people has left them. But this is definitely an energy of innocence also. So they could be a little bit emotionally immature. And this person definitely walks away from connections fairly quickly. This is somebody that does not live by you. This is somebody at a distance, and they will nurture and want to grow this connection with you. Let's get some letters. And food could just be something that the two of you bond over, and that's how this will actually get started. Okay, so I see me, I see Sue, Suey, Mech, Meh. Okay, group 3, you can pause the video and see what you come up with. If this video did resonate, feel free to like the video. You can put your comment down below if you'd like. I do like to read your guys' comments. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. I do have a 24-hour turnaround time. Thank you. Bye.